Hi, you're watching Helen Explains Me and White Supremacy by Layla F. Saad. Then finally, day 7, the end of week 1. Now, if you haven't watched my introduction video, then please do so. Click up here, I'll link to it up here, and I'll also link to it down in the description. I really recommend you watch that one first before you get into this one, because I'm going to just jump straight in. I'm not going to give you really any introduction because that video says it all. And this week in part 1, we're going to be covering the basics. So that includes you and white privilege, you and white fragility, you and tone policing, you and white silence, you and white superiority, and you and white exceptionalism. Now, if some of these terms don't ring a bell, then that's absolutely fine, because we're going to be going through them. I'm going to give you a bit of definition, and I'm going to read some extracts from the book, and then also look at the questions that Layla suggests you reflect on. And even if these terms are really familiar to you, then it's always worth going over something again, and you might learn something new, as Layla's take is really direct, really well thought out and explained, and just fantastic in helping you understand how these fit into the overall overarching white supremacy. Then finally, day 7, the end of week 1, and in day 7, Layla gives a week 1 review. She talks about how all the themes are weaving in and out of each other, they're all interlinked, and they're all going to build on each other. So she's really setting you up to give you that foundation and then to go deeper, saying it's multi-layered behaviours and beliefs that make up a white supremacist worldview. It's heavy. Like, week 1 is really full on. I remember finding the first week quite hard, because I really went deep, and it brought up a lot of discomfort. I felt it right here, that it was all coming to the surface, and it was just like, this is awful. This is really awful. But I understood that it was important, because I was becoming more aware that things I didn't even know I had inside me, that I didn't even know I was kind of like conditioned to believing or feeling or experiencing. And yeah, it's eye-opening. So the final day of journaling on week 1 is, what have you begun to see and understand about your personal complicity in white supremacy that you were not able to see or understand before you began this work?